Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Friday. Hope you liked the New Zealand episode. So as you know, there's the part where I talk about the mistakes we made or the things that didn't quite make it into the video. For one, I accidentally called it Queensland instead of Queenstown. It was my fault. I wrote the script. Hannah read the teleprompter. It's not her fault. I wrote the script. My fault. Sometimes when there's so much information going on, I get jumbled with words. Sorry. I forgot to mention how Auckland is known as the city of sails. They have like the highest boat ownership per capita out of any city in the world. Filmmakers who come to New Zealand can get up to 20% in a cash grant, and an additional 5% for those that can prove that they can add economical benefits to New Zealand. Also, New Zealand is more of a Marmite country, whereas Australia is more Vegemite. They also had the first commercial bungee jump business in the world. There are more golf courses and helicopters per capita in New Zealand than anywhere else in the world. The Palmerston North Gisborne Railway actually cuts through an airport runway. That's pretty interesting. Kiwis also invented quite a few things. The disposable syringe, child-proof bottle caps, the egg beater, burglar-proof windows. Another interesting thing is that the island did not have any natural mammal species other than 2 species of bats. So the first inhabitants that came here actually had to make their clothing out of woven flax fibers and feathers. On a slight morbid note, the British were kind of fascinated how the Maori chiefs would keep the tattooed heads of their enemies in boxes as trophies. In that regard, the British decided they wanted to trade for these tattooed heads to put them in museums. It was this weird economy of head hunting with the... Yeah. And finally, many Pacific Island nations have a shared culture of tattoo tradition. And if you are not part of the community and if you meet someone with these tattoos, it is strongly advised you do not copy their tattoos. These tattoos must be either earned or given. It's considered pretty offensive if you copy them. All right, but anyway, we gotta move on. Time for some flag stuff. Now this was such a fun episode to film because I got to use some of the footage that I filmed when I was in New Zealand in the New Zealand episode. Such a cool country. I would totally go back if I could. But for right now, information time. The flag of New Zealand has a Union Jack, just like many other flags that were former British colonies. The background is a blue field with 4 red stars in the pattern of the Southern Cross constellation that can be found in the Southern Hemisphere. And that's just about it. However, keep in mind there are some other flags we gotta mention. There's also this flag, the flag of the United Tribes, and it was actually used before they became a British colony. Also, you might come across this flag very often, known as the Tino Ranga Tirotanga. Basically, this is the accepted flag of the Maori people, adopted somewhere around 1989-1990. The black represents Te Korekore, or the realm of potential being, the darkness from which the world emerged. It also stands for the male element. The white is Te Ao Marama, or the realm of being and light, as well as harmony, purity, and balance. It is shaped in a koru, or curling frond shape, to represent the unfolding of new life and renewal. The red is Te Whai Ao, or the realm of coming into being. It also stands for the earth, humans, and also it represents the female element. Now keep in mind, in 2016 they did have a referendum to change the flag. A lot of people kind of saw this as like a political distraction to keep their minds away from bigger issues. There were many entries, but the one contender that was the most popular and stood up against the old flag was this one, created by a guy named Kyle Lockwood. Quite frankly though, let's be honest, come on, we all know Laser Kiwi should have won. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking, okay? We all know it. You should have chosen Laser Kiwi. Anyway, speaking of symbols, the coat of arms. The coat of arms contains, oh boy, lots of stuff. You have the shield containing the Southern Cross stars, a sheep with golden fleece, a sheaf of grain, mining hammers, and 3 ships representing the agriculture, industry, as well as the maritime trade history of the nation. On top lies the crown of St. Edward, symbolizing the ties to the UK. On the sides is Zealandia, the female personification of New Zealand, representing the non-indigenous inhabitants. And on the other side lies the Maori Rangatira, or chief, holding a tai aha weapon, wearing a traditional kaitaka, or flax cloak, representing the indigenous Maori population of the nation. Of course, on the bottom lies a scroll reading New Zealand, on top of silver ferns, the national plant. And prior to this, they pretty much only had one other coat of arms. It was just the exact same thing, except there was a lion on top holding a Union Jack, and at the bottom it said, onward. So yeah, that's just about it, which means it's time for Geography fan mail time. Alright guys, so we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We're here in the studio, and today we are going to be joined with Hannah and Noah. Woohoo, welcome guys.
Yes, hello.
You guys ready? Oh, and Keith is here too. Are you guys ready to open up just some stuff and check out the fan mail?
You got it, dude.
Oh yeah.
As you guys know, we always start off with postcards. This is from Kate and Anthony from Vilnius, Lithuania.
Here we have a card from Leo, and he is from Sofia, Bulgaria.
This one comes from Crit from the Philippines.
We got 2 postcards from the Netherlands, one from Bernd and one from Abel. You know that picture in my living room from IKEA? Well, there's a picture of the exact same thing. It's just not in black and white.
Here I have a couple postcards from Scotland. One from Francis from England and one from Ricardo from Madrid, Spain.
From Paraguay, this one is for Keith.
Oh.
Hello, Keith. I love when you say just a few words and makes the videos super hilarious. And this postcard reminds me your hair.
Oh, this is really cool. We got one from French Guiana from Hendrik, and another island, Maldives, from Mufa and Malsa.
So this one is from Matt. He's actually from Illinois, but this postcard comes from South Korea.
This one is from, well, your first name is ripped off, so I want to say Chris, but I'm not sure. Postcard from Kosovo. Also, I have a postcard here from Sean from the US. He has a postcard here from Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. Me, Ken, and Keith were just there.
This is Ein from Brunei, but he visited Japan. Wow. This one is from Tiger from China.
So here we have geograpee named Mitch, who happens to have 3 postcards for us. It's like he visited a multitude of places, one including the Finger Lakes in New York, the Yuengling Brewery in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and out of all those, Chernobyl, which means this card's probably radioactive. Maybe we'll actually get superpowers.
Glad to know you guys went there.
Glad to know you got back.
Yeah, glad to know you survived to send a postcard. 3 postcards, 2 from the US, 1 from Taiwan. Brian sends this from Taiwan. He's living there. We got Chelsea, who visited the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee. They built a replica from the one in Greece. And Trent, who visited Fernandina Beach, Florida.
So we've got 3 here. This one is from Jake in Missouri. This one is from David. He's from Los Angeles, but he just visited Cyprus. And this is from someone who did not put their name on the card, but they're sending this through airmail from Tokyo.
Write your name.
Write your name.
Hey, Barbie and crew. This postcard is from Chris from Oakland. Looks like he visited Morocco. This one here is from Hans. He's Chinese. He visited Stonehenge in the UK.
This card is from Kaylin. She visited Petra, Jordan.
That was a fun episode, by the way. And finally, I'm surprised we got these. 2 of you actually visited Antarctica.
Dang.
That's pretty cool. And it actually has the stamps from Antarctica. British Antarctic Territory and Chilean, I believe, Antarctic Territory.
Would you say those people are pretty cool?
Zoe and Mike, thank you for visiting Antarctica and sending these in. That is so cool. And now, letters.
This one is from JD from the Philippines, who made money for one of the April Fool's episodes.
Bandia Terra.
This is great.
Dinner's on Hannah.
This stuff is so cool that people send. This is Chris. He is from Germany, and this is a Deutsche Reichsmark banknote from 1922 when Germany suffered from hyperinflation.
This is 50,000 marks.
Here we have a letter from Nick. He is from Toxaway, North Carolina, who is reading this letter specifically because how many languages can you speak?
En fait, je peux parler français mieux que je peux parler coréen. My French is better than my Korean.
Well, I speak English, took 3 years of Spanish in high school, and you could say I speak a little bit of fake Latin, too.
This is Federico's letter. He sends a magnet from Transnistria.
Transnistria. We talked about this in the Moldova episode. This is really cool. This is actually sent from Jason. He is a military personnel stationed in Djibouti. Thank you for your service, Jason, honoring our military personnel. He sends this postcard from Lake Assal, which is a really cool place in Djibouti. It was in our Djibouti episode. And these patch of the Djibouti flag and some Djibouti coins. Jason, glad to have another friend from Wisconsin.
Jason, I was born in Wisconsin.
Were you really?
I was.
Oh, I thought you were born in Iowa. No.
I lived in Iowa, grew up in Iowa, but I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This one is from Berna and Ben from New Zealand with a picture of an island inside a lake, inside an island, on an ocean lake.
Sounds like a Russian doll to me.
All right, so let's do the packages. We got Dexter from Birmingham, UK. Wonderful. I'm trying to bend over. These wonderful postcards.
Guys, this card is so sweet. This is from Janice. She says, I'm a 65-year-old granny in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a military veteran of both the Navy and Marine Corps.
Navy and Marines, dang.
The hanky is very old, found at an antique store. These were hand embroidered during World War I as souvenirs. Then there's a broken bottle she found in Bermuda. She also made you a phone passport wallet to wear while you're traveling. Thank you. This was so sweet.
Thank you, Janice.
Got a package here with many cool things in it from Andrew, Indiana. Now, Andrew says, Dear Paul, I love your show and everything you do. Bootleg DVD of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Thank you, Andrew.
This right here, he designed this.
Oh, he designed that?
Yes, he's graphic designer, he designed this.
Oh, okay. This is the guy that tried to take your job, Ken.
Yeah, he was sending out his resume. I'm like, why are you sending this to Paul? You're trying to take my job.
This is really cool. This is sent from the Faroe Islands. Tevin, he sent a pack of cards. It has the Faroe Islands and some Faroese writing on it. Thank you so much, Tevin.
You know, Tevin Campbell, fun fact, is the voice, the name of the guy who did the song for a Goofy movie, Eye to Eye and Stand Out.
Oh, got myself a notion.
One, I know that you'll understand. Set the world in motion.
Okay, yeah, it goes on.
I'm just over here like, this is from John. He sent a bunch of postcards from New Zealand.
Yay!
Thank you, John. Super cool.
All right, here we have a package from Salam from Syria. He also has here a little gift for us, which is a bar of soap made in his home city of Aleppo.
Wow, Syrian soap. It smells kind of earthy.
This is from Mario. He is from Tecate but lives in California now. He sent us a postcard and a letter.
Ooh.
He sent this little booklet,
Your bumper sticker got a little bumped out.
brochures.
This is really cool. David visited French Polynesia, Tahiti. So they actually use the French Polynesian franc as their currency. Turtle magnet. Tapa cloth, the traditional type of patterns for Tahiti. And the flag of the Marquesas. Thank you so much, David and David's wife. Keith, come here. You got 2 packages.
Much love from Dallas, Texas. Here is some Moroccan oil and organic shea butter for those luscious locks. Hashtag Keith is bae. Thank you, Tracy. Use this organic shea butter.
Nice.
Argan oil. That was in our video.
Sorry, argan oil.
And Keith, you also got this from Romania.
Hey, Romania. Thanks. Folk metal band.
Put that on, dude.
From Romania.
Put it on.
Put it on. Take it off. Take it off.
That's a cool shirt.
That's really cool.
Nice.
Oh, looks like it got broken.
Ah.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of this band.
Is that the name of the band? View?
Bye. This package is from Leroy. He is from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Edinburgh University, from Nicaragua.
Ooh.
And he sent some money from Nicaragua as well, and from a bunch of different places, and coins as well, and gave us a little coin book. Thank you, Leroy. This is really cool.
Okay, all right. We got this from Jay. He's from Pocatello, Idaho, and he sends a shirt as well, Pocatello. And Ken, he got you a mug.
I got a mug. Wow, great. Ow.
Back in your case.
Here we have a package from Port Klang, Malaysia, from sending some snacks.
Oh, I remember you. Yeah, you were the guy in the video. Yeah. Thank you. Look at these snacks.
Kit Kat, different kind of flavor. Never seen this before.
Kit Kat Rose, Hannah.
It's really gross.
It's gross.
Did you?
Ew! I hate this more than Rose.
Yeah, you say it.
Oh, it's Nestle.
Yes.
Nestle makes Kit Kat.
That is delicious.
Kaboom curry. All right, one more package. Last one from the Netherlands, from Pedro.
Yes.
More snacks and stuff. Yay! A book of Dutch. Ontbijt cake. Stroopwafels. We had this when we were in Netherlands. This is really good.
This here is an ancient treasure map, and I'm pretty sure
We got these really cool other snacks. Licoricey little magnet of a little traditional Dutch house, and it's also a thermometer. Thank you so much, Pedro, for sending all this stuff from the Netherlands. All right, so guess what time it is, Keith?
It's return address contest time! Oh my god!
I am going to send you a gift. If we pick out your name from this bag, you will get a Geography Now notepad and a Geography Now button. Yay! Okay, so all you guys pick one and tell us who won.
Deep.
All right, I'm going first. So, we got Pedro from Chile.
Yay!
We have Mia from Russia.
Yay!
I don't know how this happened to work out, but Andrew, who sent us his graphic designer, he sent us his business card. This is for you. Andrew from Indiana.
You won!
That worked out.
Yeah, that's
Look
what
at
you
that.
get for sending your graphic stuff.
You tried to get Ken's job, and now you got something.
Well, guys, that's just about it. Thank you for sending all your stuff. I love putting your hometowns and countries on display. Any last words, Hannah and Noah?
Thank you. With our powers combined,
It's time to learn geography now! There we go.
Eat food.